Next, one of my favorite teams is about to come up, and it is their farewell show. And I'm really excited to see their show. And I have a cold, so I can't yell and I can't holler. So you all have to do it for me. So I want, when I call their name, I want everyone to be screaming, hollering, applauding, clapping. All right? Can we do that? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Uncle Magic!
And when we got here tonight to warm up, we had someone waiting for us. We met him 35 minutes ago. This is Sean. And he has a letter to read to you from our team member, Jeremy Bloxson.
If you're hearing these words right now, then Sean has successfully made it to the annex. Sean, the guy talking right now, has graciously agreed to replace me tonight in Uncle Magic's last show. I cannot be there tonight as it hurts too much to do one last show with you guys. You guys have been some of my best friends over the past couple of years, and I hate that our run is ending. I'm not in a place to do successful improv, so I want to sit out tonight. However, I have coached Sean on the final points of improv, so he should be good to go. I have also passed along the Herald's Commission's personal notes regarding my performance, so he does not make the same mistakes I did. With the team's blessing, I ask that you do an awesome Herald with Sean tonight and go out on top. After all, I did pay him $50 and bought him a delicious roast beef sandwich from Al's Italian Beef, so he would perform tonight. Please don't rob Io of his first paid performer. Yes, I will take any and all blame for this if someone should have a problem with it.
Please have a suggestion of anything at all, please.
Jeremy Bloxson.
We set ourselves up for that.
Basketball shorts.
Holding the biggest set of calves you ever did see.
All tucked into a pair of Nike tennis shoes.
Not strangely absent.
Calves pulsating from the years of sitting on the bench at Davidson College.
Calves pulsating from years of sitting at a desk at the Groupon.
Calves pulsating from years from just wanting to get in on something.
Usually it being a poker table big grand prize pot, but it usually never wins that. These basketball short pockets are empty. No money in there.
If you travel on up this hard exterior, you'll find a soft center like a Cadbury egg.
That's Jeremy's brain. He's got a soft skull. He's got a real soft skull.
On this part of the brain, it's a birthmark, and it looks like
Temp City.
Temp City. That's right.
City.
Where Jeremy Bloxson is from. Temp City. Because he can't hold down a job for more than a salary is worth.
In the front of this lumpy brain is a big, sweet baby smile.
Yeah.
How he keeps on getting the other jobs with that cute smile and get him hired everywhere.
Yeah, he's a fraud detector at cards.com now.
Yes, where his tasks include determining what is and what is not a car.
That's a truck.
But Jeremy doesn't determine that from his brain. No, he determines it from his gut. He goes with his gut feeling on things.
Mm-hmm. The gut points him to whatever he knows is true. Whether it's food
Or love.
Jeremy Bloxson made a PowerPoint to convince his now wife to have sex with him for the first time. Fact.
He proposed to her in a fake show where he rented out the playground, made a fake made a real video where he went around to all her family members trying to propose, and they all said no. And she thought it was a real show, and he came there, it was fake, and he proposed to her.
Facts! His biggest fear was that he would cry when he showed an emotion to his future wife. Facts!
But Jeremy has still never cried.
Nope.
No DVD or an electronic piece of equipment can make Jeremy Bloxon cry.
But he's always on the verge. He's a little bit distant, but he is very sensitive. He's always on the verge of feeling a feeling. There could be a moment that he would actually feel a
He
feeling.
might feel a feeling.
He might feel something.
God forbid he might be
feel
a real
feeling.
person.
He might actually have a real feeling. A real man.
Might be vulnerable. He might show
A
vulnerability.
huge hole with
God
feelings.
forbid he hugged someone once.
It's just gonna take the right catalyst.
Jeremy Bloxon is...
Sean. John. Okay. Listen, I'm really appreciative of you being my godfather to my son. I really appreciate it, because no one's stepping up to the game for me, all right?
No, I can understand that, man.
Here's your water.
Thank you. What do you mean? What do you mean you can understand that? Why? But,
I mean, you know, when you're talking about being a godfather, that's a lot of responsibility.
yeah,
It's
I know.
Like, you know, it's like you just don't throw that title around to anyone.
I believe you me. I am not trying to throw this title around, okay? I'm trying to give it to you, all right? I'm trying to give it to my...
I appreciate it. I'm just saying. I appreciate you actually considering me. However, I can understand why some
Good.
people feel that this is something that is not for them. Me, on the other hand, I'm used to taking on responsibility.
I can see that you're just so wise. And thank you for still acknowledging you're considering taking it, because I haven't actually nailed down who my actual godfather is going to be. So thank you for not thinking you're owning it already.
So like, you know, basically, do you have like a short list or something like that?
I have a short list, and there is only one name on it.
Really? Who would that be?
It's yours, Sean.
Oh,
You got
okay.
it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look at
Dad, huh?
Go, what? You go.
Dad, I am seeing someone. I have a boyfriend for the first time.
Okay, look, I'm gonna say some things.
I know you are, Dad.
Don't look at me when I say them.
Dad, I know it means a lot to you, and if you need to cry or anything.
Why would I need to cry?
It's like your little girl's growing up and all that.
No.
Why are you wagging your head like a toddler?
Okay, listen, I love you.
I love you too, Dad. And
I knew this day would come. I didn't think it would come so soon.
Dad, I'm 19.
Ah.
Dad, would it make it easier if you met him?
He's here.
He's out on the back deck.
Hold on.
Phil, would you come He's really emotional right now. Don't take it personally, okay? It's not you. It's stuff he has to deal with. He was unsuccessful in love. Dad?
Oh God! Oh God!
This is Phil, and I love him.
All the way?
All the way. All the way love him.
I get it. I get it. Where's Dale? Dale, you can come out now. I get it. It's a joke.
Yeah, what do you want?
This is your
No, that's your daughter being a responsible young woman picking a woman who she loves. Why don't you stop being such a fucking dick about it and respect your daughter's wishes?
Dale, you need to finish mowing this lawn.
Mom, leave me alone, okay? Just leave me alone. I'm broke my video games.
I hope you guys can get along, and I hope you can find it in your heart to let your little girl go a little bit.
All right, Phil, I'm gonna say some things. Try not to look at me while I say them. My little girl she's a little woman now. So she's able to do things with her brain. This is hard for me.
We've noticed. Dad, shake his hand.
It's a firm shake, Phil. It's a firm shake.
So you're interested in working in insurance, I see?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've pictured it since I was a youth.
Most people show up for job interviews in business, or at least business casual, normally not a tracksuit. So this is
See, I'm pushing boundaries. I get, maybe on the way over I ran.
wow.
Maybe I'm running after. Maybe I'm running my whole life.
Wow. That sounds healthy and mysterious. Well, let me tell
Here are
you.
your waters. Oh wait, this isn't the restaurant. This is an insurance office.
I think he had a stroke.
We've kept him around for a while. We just can't get rid of. You cannot fire a stroke victim in Illinois. It is impossible. So we just keep him on the payroll.
Where are my waters? Some restaurant.
I'm sure you'll see that most of my papers are in order.
Oh no. Am I the stroke victim?
What?
Are we in a restaurant?
I think I'll tip 20%. That seems fair.
Sure, I'm sorry, sir. I thought I was interviewing you.
Margaret, stop talking to the customer.
I'm so sorry. Battle Royale! The musical!
Kane, my name is Kane. I'm gonna suplex Killer Kane. Kane, oh I love you. Fuck the Undertaker.
My name is Hulk Hogan. I'm here as a surprise. I'm going to come out later and surprise you guys.
My name is Rey Mysterio. I have many Ethereal. When I walk into the ring, I jump around with reckless abandon.
My name is Batista. Last week I won the Royal Rumble. See me at this year's WrestleMania.
Jobs, none of you have jobs. How are you watching WCW? Jobs, none of you jobs. How are you watching WCW? My name is Paul Bearer.
This is supposed to be my goddad?
Yeah. Good. Dylan, this is your goddad. Your goddad, Sean.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So listen, I am bailing on your entire life, and he is now your No, wait. You are his responsibility. Okay? Okay. So you're gonna form a beautiful relationship, just like in the movies, because that's how godparents always work out. Okay?
Wish I could say I was surprised, Dad.
Yeah, me too.
Sir, your table's ready this way.
Ah, thank you. You wouldn't believe I just came out of an Allstate. Horrible service.
So, we were raised like Roman Catholic.
Okay.
What's your favorite saint? Peter, yeah. Peter's a pretty good one. Stands at the pearly gates, like kind of keeps watch of everything. He's like the bouncer of heaven. That's what they show us in our Sunday school classes. You gonna go to Sunday school with me?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Do we have to walk or do you have a car?
I got a car.
Oh! What? My dad doesn't have a car.
Oh, sorry.
It drives itself! Is this car a transformer?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
That's what's the name of that power cube that...
The Allspark.
The Allspark.
Dylan, I feel like or Sean, I feel like you're more a father than my dad ever was.
I can believe that.
I find someone to talk to about that. I mean, you seem like... What was the last thing he said to you before he told you you'd be my godfather?
Congratulations.
He always gives he always says congratulations when he knows he's gonna mess someone up.
I mean, basically, I told him that, there was no one else that could possibly take on the responsibility but myself. So, I understood what was expected of me, so, I didn't mind doing that. I'm a cool kid.
Thank you so much. Was there a lot of guys that wanted to do it?
Nah.
Oh.
So, I can't help but notice you're a pretty good poker player, Phil.
Oh, Mom.
Hope you're not doing any of that poker lying to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? There were 2 entendres in there.
Really?
One was about your poker face, meaning I don't want you lying to my daughter.
Okay.
And the other is the play on the word poker.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you do.
I understand.
I know you do. Look, I'm sorry I freaked out back there.
I don't know if you guys saved any room for dessert, but the apple pie is amazing.
This is one of those great bed and breakfast casinos,
Never had one of those.
I know, but I know where to find them.
Okay.
Stick with me.
Sure, not a problem.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that freak out,
Hey, man, it happens. I understand.
For one brief moment, while I'm touching this man's shoulder, we will hear his inner thoughts that this man cannot hear. Starting now.
I can understand the man's concern about However, she's a fine piece.
Believe it or not, I was your age once.
And for a minute, while I have my hands on this man's shoulder, we can hear his internal thoughts.
Black.
Stare at my nose. How many fingers do you see?
5.
think it's 5.
You definitely had a stroke.
Oh my god!
Stroke.
Do I really work at No, I can see stroke. Oh god.
You see any like waiters or waitresses behind you? See any insurance people?
Hey, it's me, your stroke angel.
Jerry.
Amazing.
And
Jerry.
Dr.
15
Stevens.
people will end up in a car accident today.
Wow, 15 people! That is crazy!
I was just saying.
Jerry, did you hear that?
Who are you talking to?
My stroke angel! He's guiding me through the tough times.
Big stroke.
Yeah, I have to write it there. I know, I just...
You're in a doctor's office right now. Tell me what you see.
It's me, your stroke devil.
Oh no!
Yeah, come to the dark side of your stroke.
God. This
What do you see on the chart?
well, on one side, I see like a full life and loving people and God. And then at the other side, I see
Now
like...
you gotta look at the positive side of getting a stroke. It allows more time to think and more time for reflection. So you don't say stupid things and hurt people's feelings.
Okay, that was harsh, stroke angel, but I understand.
Or you can use your stroke to do really bad things and blame it on the stroke.
It's me, Stroke Mayhem. And you've got cut rate insurance. You're gonna have to deal with things like Stroke Angel and Stroke Devil.
Give you a little injection. Give you a little injection. Spin your blood out. Just tell me what you're seeing. Okay? What do you see?
I'm seeing pretty clearly now.
Okay.
I see a pair of beautiful gym shorts.
Those are my gym shorts.
I'm seeing clearly then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see the logo on the bottom?
Not quite, no. Is that it?
Gigantic stroke.
One of my fondest memories in the last 2.5 years of playing with Uncle Magic was a couple summers ago. We drove to Pete's. Are they your great aunt and uncle? Is that the relationship?
They are my cousin's grandparents.
Cousin's grandparents. Their house in his cousin's grandparents to their home in Michigan, and we bought a bunch of beer and went out on the lake. They have a private beach in Michigan, and we spent the whole day drinking on the beach, and then we drove back to Chicago when we were sober, and we ate Mexican food. So that was one of my favorite memories of Uncle Magic.
One of my favorite memories for the last 2.5 years has been the Sunday nights that we get to play this game called Ninja. Because it's every man for themselves.
Fucking one.
And that's how it's played.
One of my favorite memories of Uncle Magic is actually a half memory that has to do with Bloxen. It's 6 or 7 months ago, right there. Fuck! 6 or 7 months ago, right there, I jumped up to give him a bear hug in the middle of the show, which instinctively he chose to take both of my legs and powerbomb me to the stage, legitimately concussing me and taking the air out of a room like I've never heard in my life.
When this team started, there were like 12 of us in total that have been on this team, and through that time, about 8 of us have gotten engaged and married and everything, which is great for everybody else, but when you've had a pretty serious girlfriend over the last few years, it makes it really hard to kind of fuck, I would never win this game. It's hard to downplay, because I love her very much, but everyone's like, oh, you know, more people are getting married on this team, so, you know, there's that. So thanks a lot, fuckers.
I've been single for 2.5 years, too.
We're not worried.
One of my favorite memories of Uncle Magic is basically every single practice, rehearsal, show trying to give Jeremy an affectionate touch. He really honestly does not like to be hugged, not like his belly patted. And if you try to, he will push you off or concuss you. That's 100% true.
My favorite memory of Uncle Magic is this.
Right.